All right, guys, beautiful. I'm having a little technical difficulties, guys. I do apologize. I am working on subpar materials. All right, so beautiful souls, Missy Rivers Psychic meeting with you. Happy Sunday. We're doing a Sunday psychic session. So we originally planned to go live at 5 p.m. So thank you for joining, because clearly you actually have been watching and you're like, hi, you put it in your calendar like I asked you to. Thank you very much. So the original plan was for myself as a psychic to join with the one and only Joan Wilson from Heal with Joan. So no sound still. Guys, she's actually hurt herself, so she will be stepping away from today, but we will reschedule for some other time. So you will get the both of us at some time in the next little while, and we will promote it again, because I know these sessions are really important for you and they do bring a lot of support and value to you. So for now, you've got me and I've got my cards. I've got a few different decks ready to go, and I am ripping to provide you some support and some guidance. Okay, so can I just get a little sound check? I really do want to make sure. Can I just get some thumbs up or yes, I can hear you? Let's make sure my equipment is working before we actually. It's been a while since I've done it on this program, so want to make sure it runs smoothly. Hopefully. Run it. Okay, that looks good. And I'm going to go over to the comments. I'm going to do a test comment. Oh, that looks good. All right, so that looks really, really great. I've got Amy. I've got Tamara. Hello. All right, I've got Julene. Oh, that's a beautiful name. I've got Alicia. Beautiful, beautiful. All right, so guys, how tonight is going to work. I'm going to be with you for about half an hour-ish. I've cut it down a little bit because Joan was going to be joining me, and we were going to do an hour. So the theory is what we do is I do cards for you and I get some readings for you, and then Joan tunes in and does liquid crystal energy work. So it's a healing and a reading for one person at a time, and we go until we run out of time. So if you are new, welcome. I am Missy Rivers Psychic Medium, and I read for people all over the world, and I love that. I read for members of parliament, but I won't tell who, and I read for celebrities as well. It's very interesting. I am a medium, and I do live shows, and I have a YouTube channel, Patreon, all sorts. I like to dip my toe in many different parts of the water. So what I do love the most is actually interacting with you live on these kind of shows. So I do love interaction. That's one thing you need to know about me. When you are going to comment, please say hello. I would love it if you could share, and that will also help me be called to you. So I feel like that's kind of like the energy exchange. So if you can share and let people know about myself and Joan, that also helps us get out there and help more people, but also, helps support this. And I love liquid crystals too. Yeah, we will get Joan back on, but she needs to rest for now. So guys, how this works is I need you to keep commenting. If I haven't seen your comment or I haven't mentioned about your comment, doesn't mean that I'm not choosing you. Just keep going, because I tell you what, on my screen, they go. Before I even look, they're off my screen again. So keep commenting, all right? Make sure you like, share, and tag some friends who might need some guidance. We're going to go as far as we can with this and as many people. I'm going to get your comment up on the screen so we can know who we're talking to. If you have a specific question, you can ask, or if you have general reading requests, you can ask that. You can say, general, please, Missy, or Missy, I have a question about blah, 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 blah. So let's go and see what we can have shared. Oh, thank you so much. I'm going to go with Tamara because that was the first one I saw. Thank you so much, Tamara. Now, Tamara, let's go through. All right, so messages, I'm hoping that comes up. Yeah, there it is. All right, so Tamara, message, signs, and guidance for Whoa. All right, Tamara, you've actually had a jumper and only one showed up facing up, right? I'm actually going to get the tarot as well. I feel like we need to work with that one immediately. So we will get that bad boy. Tamara, as soon as I tune into your energy, I feel slightly overwhelmed when it comes to what life is happening around you. It's not your fault what's going on. It feels like there's an overwhelming sense of you're trying to put out some fires or fix some things that are kind of just rearing its head and getting bigger and bigger, as you're trying to fix them, you're putting out one fire and there's two freaking fires there. So it feels like it's becoming a little bit overwhelming. I need you to know that it's not all your job to try and fix or remedy or whatever you're trying to focus in on. They are speaking about release and surrender, and they do call you to kind of find that zen, find that balance for yourself, because yes, you can put a little bit of support and effort into a direction, but unless you're being supported by other people or, you know, parts of that situation, you're pushing uphill, if you get my gist. They do say that, you know, you are being supported to release and surrender and to work on yourself. I actually feel like I need to tell you to self-nourish and support you in other ways that you haven't been doing recently. Talk to me, Tamara. They are saying that you're very resilient, you have a lot of strength, but it's starting to wear down at you. You are going to make through this situation okay, but it does look like it's a little bit more, and then the light at the end of the tunnel is so close. I'm getting the next 2-3 weeks, those fires will actually be put out. So there's a manifestation energy there for you. Really good. Just hang in there, girlfriend. You definitely need to release and choose yourself, Tamara. Thank you for sharing. Thanks for being on and being my first one. All right, where are we going? Okay, beautiful. Suze, where are you? Get you up, Susie. Hello. All right, and Susie, I know that you and Joan have actually been in communication, saying that you guys have been trying to organize a healing. So, guys, if I can tell you how amazing Joan is, there's no words. I have been connected with so many energy healers, and they're all amazing in their own right. But Joan Wilson, hand on heart, well, she's actually Heal with Joan now, www.healwithjoan.com. She is amazing. I have had such visions, such teleportation, such profound healing's done with her, and she is next level, especially if you're visual naturally. She definitely pulls up some cool stuff. So yeah, let's go in. So Susie, I know you've been trying to get a healing with her. Hopefully you can get it done before whatever happens. All right, so Susie, messages, signs of guidance. Will your unit be selling soon? Okay, I'm going to ask, what does the future hold for Susie's unit being sold? Will Susie's unit be sold? If so, when? Okay. There's a masculine at play here. There might be something that you need to rectify first, Susie, before it actually sells. So the answer is yes, I do get it being sold, and you are getting a massive thumbs up from your guides. I definitely get a yes. I'm wondering if something is being called to your attention through April. I want to say April 19th might be really specific for you in this situation. Now, whether that's contract being signed, it's going to happen, I can guarantee. So the short answer is yes, is it going to sell? Now, you've written right there saying soon. So I've given a time frame. When will this happen? They're saying that on the 19th of April, something significant will happen in regards to this momentum, but you will be called to rectify something with the property prior to the final completion of documents first. So you might have to, do something, a finale before it all happens. You will get what you're close to asking for, and it will be all right, but there's just this, you're not ready yet. It's almost there. All right. So hopefully that helps you. Yes, I love my Joan too. Hello. All right. So Amanda, hello, lovely. Well, through you would like some guidance. Amanda Bartel, messages, signs, and guidance. Just general guidance, messages, signs, and guidance for Amanda. All right. If you have a specific question, make sure you ask it. If not, I am going to do a general one for you. If you are chosen, please make sure you share, like, and tag a friend who might need some sessions. We will be doing more of these. I want to get back on the swing because we don't have a shop at the moment. I want to make sure you guys remember us, okay? And this actually makes me really happy doing this. So, all right. Amanda Bartel. So lovely. Immediately you're being called to do some self-care around the ocean, around water. They speak of you needing to relax your nervous system and find that inner calm. And it feels like you are being very, very supportive of everyone else and you're not releasing this energy. So they speak about you going to the ocean. And I do mean not fresh water. It is calling for salt water. There is something very cleansing and supportive about the negative ions around the ocean, around the beach areas. If we even don't go in the water, especially here in Townsville in North Queensland, like, crocodiles and sharks and, irriganti jellyfish, like it's really, really dangerous. But even if you don't go in, that's fine. Just go to on the actual sand and just breathe and time your breath, the waves. Now you're going to ask your guides to give you clarity and calm and cleansing. All right, very, very important. They speak about the ocean giving you that support. Amanda, you cannot be that rat, please, that is on that treadmill, on that wheel, going, if I just go faster, I'll catch up. Please don't do that, my lovely, because the more you do that, what does the rat do? It makes its rod for its own back. I don't want you to do that. I actually want you to kind of give an outlet and channel that energy and going, well, I'm only one person. I'm going to cleanse and release, and I'm going to support myself with the ocean and have that beautiful energy coming and healing me. And then I want you to channel it into some more self-expression, a creative project, something that's an outlet for you to kind of bring some sanity about you, all right? It's really, really important, my lovely. Balance and your support as a mum, it's really, really big for you at the moment. There might be some things coming up for you with your son where you need to give him extra attention. Money might be a focus on that, where you might need to, create an extra expense account for fueling this. You might have to throw some money at a situation to allow him to feel supported in a direction. So he might choose to do something. This actually will be a good thing if you can do it. So yeah, it will go a long way there, lovely. Thank you so much, and I hope you're looking after yourself, lovely. All right, so keep going guys. Keep sharing, keep commenting. If I don't see you, I'm not ignoring you. I'm just going to go through them as much as I can. Shami, hello, lovely. Damn. All right, I need to make sure you guys are all seeing this chick right here. She just gets smoking hot, like just hotter and hotter every time. Guys, she is absolutely stunning, is she not? And she's stunning inside and out, I can tell you that. All right, so beautiful Shami. Hello, lovely. So let's tune in. I know you've had a journey, and it's been a while. I was only looking at a photo between myself, you, and Tina the other night, actually. All right. So hello, Missy. I've shared. Thank you, lovely. I really appreciate it. Can I have a relationship question, please? How is it looking, good or bad? Okay. So current relationship. Yeah. All right. So let's tune in because, Shami, everyone who knows me and knows that who I connect with in my clients, I get really protective, especially the ones who come back and back and back. I feel like they're family members. So I get wildly protective. So if I feel like something is not okay, I will show up and I will sort that person out for you, Shani. All right. No, well, let's tune in. Let's just see if he passes the test. All right. Message, signs of guidance. What does the future hold for Shani's current relationship? All right. It's looking okay. It's treading water, Shami. So I feel like you're not necessarily as open as what you need to be. And I do think that he can be somewhat more needy or maybe wants more than what he should need so far in this relationship. So my advice from what I can see is slow and steady and just keep peeling those layers and don't do the Scorpio thing when they test people straight out and be like, all right, I'm going to cut you out, black and white. It is you're either in or you're out. Just slowly chip away at it, but you definitely need to do little tests and look for those red flags to see if they show up. So different situations, different scenarios, testing the waters is very important. Don't overthink things because of your past. That's very important. That's a message. And make sure things are pretty fair and equitable. Again, little test to find that out. Are we getting green lights? Are we getting red lights? So very important. But overall, I would give this maybe a 6.5, a 7 out of 10 if you want me to quantify it. Again, fixed sign, I have to do that. I won't be telling you to marry this guy straight away. I definitely, from these cards, I won't be telling you to do that. But I don't think you should break up with him either. I think there's room for maneuver, and I think that you need to just unpack it a little bit more. So we'll see. Yeah, I'm not patient. I'm an Aries, I know. Well, or you could just get in there if you want to. If you want to just go guns blazing, then go. But definitely more testing. Look, I am a Scorpio, and I do think it's okay to test people because you get your answer faster and it saves you fucking time. So it's like, well, you're either in or you're out, but not everyone needs to be cutthroat like that. It works for me and I like it, but it's it's not always the best way. So see how you go, Shami. You're welcome, lovely. Looking after yourself. All right. Beautiful. Now, who's our next one? Thank you so much for joining us. Amy. Hello, Amy. What have we got? She says, hi, Missy. will I have to pay in taxes for the first time this year, or will I get a refund this year when I do my taxes? Let's have a little look. All right, we're looking for some money exchange. All right, let me see. I'm going to ask, will Amy get a tax refund coming to her? Will Amy Santos get a tax refund coming to her? All right, so make sure you guys share, please. Make sure you share. All right, Amy, this looks pretty good, actually. I feel like it's a little bit touch and go, but I get the refund coming straight to you. You might need to speak to someone about what you can claim. There is something that just gets you over the edge, and that has a domino effect, a ripple effect that triggers something that causes something positive to come back to you. So I don't think it's going to be much. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think it's going to be, hundreds of thousands or tens of thousands, but I do think that you might get, 1,500, $2,000 or something like that, something small, a nugget of money, but definitely in your favor rather than having to pay. So as a person who is a business owner, that's always a good thing. Money coming back to us. Yeah, it's very good. All right. If you could speak to anyone from the tax office, I know they would say, but it's actually the idea of the tax office is for everyone to balance equal. For you not to owe us anything and for us to not owe you anything. So I'm taking the piss, obviously, but that's actually their line. So, all right. So let's go. Helene. Helene is one of my beautiful Patreon members. Let's do you, Miss Saj. All right. So, guys, let's see. Hello. She said, g'day, beautiful. I was over on YouTube. May I have a reading too, please? Of course you can. Let's see what we can get for you. Beautiful Helene, Miss Saj. Guys, if you ever meet me or we interact often, please don't ever be offended when I call you by your star sign. It's my way of remembering you. And I actually have a little file on who's who and what's what. So it might be 10 years later and I might be like, oh my gosh, I don't know what your name is, but I remember your birthday. I remember your star sign. So obviously, Helene, I know your name, but yeah, I have a little story that plays out in my head for each of your journeys because I get the chance to go on the journeys with you. Oh my gosh, it's such an honor. I love it so much. And I know you've all been through so much. I saw so many names come up before. Yeah, all right, let's see. Helene, message signs of guidance for Miss Helene. What do we have for you, my lovely? They are definitely, and even instantly, I am calmed straight away. Like all my energy just goes, whew. Tell Helene to be calm. She is going to be okay. This is a reassurance energy coming through for you, Helene. There is a shower of abundance coming through for you. You don't have to worry about how and what your abundance looks like. The definition of abundance, I know you know this, the definition of abundance is to have enough for what you need when you need to do it, when you need it. So even though it's steady progress, you are going to be having enough for what you need. So please know that and trust in that. They are asking you to gently push yourself. If you are finding that there is as you're running the race, you're tripping over your own feet, AKA either not sure, not ready, a little bit still stumbly in your direction, you need to stop for a second, reset, and either continue to go or change in direction because they're saying something is 90% right, but there's something just not fitting perfectly. So I need you to find what that 10% is so you can realign that for yourself and then go after what is exciting for you. But there is definitely abundance coming through. They keep saying, tell her to rest assured that the finances, the abundance in the definition is coming through for you. Yeah, really important. All right, guys, make sure you are sharing. Let me know if you've shared it. I would love to do a reading for you. If you have a specific question, you are welcome to ask the question. If not, you can ask for general, just like Kitty D. Hello, lovely. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for sharing. I really appreciate it. All right. Message, signs, and guidance for Kitty. Message, signs, and guidance for Kitty. Just a little poll for you guys. I really want to do more of these shows. I used to do them every week, and then my lifestyle changed a little bit. I'm curious, can you let me know in the comments below, what is better? Is it better on a weekday in the evening? Is it better on a Friday, Saturday, Sunday afternoon? Like, let me know like the time frame, so it'd be really cool. So Kitty, your messages, signs, and guidance come through with an energy of embracing joy and finding stability in... bear with me when I deliver this, finding stability in the little things and the joy joy and the spontaneity. So it's like, oh, okay, I'm going to allow myself the permission slip to go, what do I want to do today? I'm going to enjoy whatever it is. So it's a real polarity message for you, stability in unpredictability. So it's like in spontaneity. So having fun, having a lot of fun experiences. Yeah. They speak about financial balance needing to be reset for yourself. You needing to make sure you're not ignoring your budget. So lovely. I'm really sorry to speak about this, but Kitty, depending on when the last time you actually sat down and you did your budget and you got your hands dirty in your money, so to speak, make sure you know what's coming out and what's not coming out and what you've got coming in. There might be a number, I'm not saying might, there is a number of expenses that is currently coming out from your bank account that you may have forgotten about or you're not aware of, and it's actually bleeding. It's like a bucket that you're trying to fill that's got multiple holes dripping out, and you're like, why isn't this thing filling? There is some form of sabotage here. There's also speaking about a change in transition in regards to a home or domestic something. So you definitely need to keep your finger on the pulse with that. If you do, you will do well. If you don't, then you will have a struggle, hard time finding the joy in the things that you need to find joy in, the little things, the fun things, and that's what they want from you, okay? That's really what they want from you. All right. All right. So Alicia Maria says, lol, Missy, do you remember my star sign too? I would absolutely love a general reading from you, please, and thank you. All right. Ooh, let me work on that one. Alicia Maria. All right, messages, signs, and guides. I'm going to make sure I'm all the way down the bottom. Make sure you say hello. You're welcome. You're so welcome, Helene. All right. Keep sharing, keep commenting, guys. I'll get to you as soon as I can. Alicia Maria, general reading, messages, signs, and guides for Alicia Maria. Are you a water sign? All right. Alicia, they speak about you needing to continue consistency with work, okay? Consistency with work. There is a change in direction and that you're needing to back yourself a little bit and trust your intuition. That doesn't mean that you're going to quit and go, all right, I'm done, and walk away. It doesn't mean that at all. It just means that you might need to reset what you want while providing yourself that consistency. They say stay the path, but change the walking style. So they want you to stay doing what you're currently doing, but maybe in a different way. So for example, if I was to interpret this, it would be like, okay, we've got a department, we've got a workplace. Doesn't mean quit the workplace or do something different. It just means, why don't you go from this role to this role, or can you change it up in a different way? They're saying some kind of breath of fresh air needs to come through. You've been feeling this for a while. I actually think that it's going to come through by May this year. And I do think it will be a little bit of a transitional period of, teething period, like a little bit clunky coming over. But I think that you are required to give yourself something different, something new and refreshing, but not stepping away from that consistency. Your guides are really asking you to have consistency there for you, okay? Really important. You're so welcome, Kitty D. She says, thank you so much. Okay. All right. So we're going to go to who's shared. Thank you. Oh, Lindy. Yes, I saw your message. I need to get back to you. We need to get you in. I did see your message yesterday. Oh, thank you so much. All right. So we go, Lindy. Thank you for sharing. I'm wanting to know about my workplace. All right. I'm going to go to tarot for this. What is the message, signs, and guides for Lindy with her current workplace? What does the future hold for Lindy about her current workplace? Okay. Let's go into Lindy. There's a few players in the mix with this, Lindy. It becomes a little bit messy, almost like it's top heavy, or there's a lot of players going on here. I do think it's going to be all right. I think you are currently still navigating where you need to go and how you need to be acting in this new place. It's almost like you haven't found your place yet. You haven't found the click. You haven't found the rhythm, so to speak. I do feel like you're going to take the larger part of this year to find that rhythm. I'm not going to lie. I wish I could be like, yeah, in the next couple of weeks, it's all going to be okay. I do think it's going to last until about, November, December. You're going to have an opportunity to stick it out and just go with the flow and just work with it as best you can. My advice from the cards I've got is keep the balance financially for yourself so it doesn't feel so pressured when something does happen, and say yes when you can say yes, but hold a firm boundary. They are still working you out and you're still working them out. So just allow that to unfold. I feel like there's a lot of, we've been hurt, you've been hurt, how do I deal with this and how do we make this fit? And it will, but the larger part of this year. Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, I'm sorry, Alicia, that I'm sorry that I have forgotten you're an earth sign. I'm sorry. I will normally remember that now. All right. So we're going to go to Loretta. Thank you for sharing. Lovely. All right. Messages, signs, and guidance for Loretta. Beautiful soul worker too. Beautiful. All right. If anyone's keen on doing some Louise Hay Heal Your Life workshops, I know Miss Loretta is actually really, really good at what she does with that. She runs those. Anyone keen on attending one of those this year? She is your gal. All right, beautiful Loretta. What can we get through for you? Messages, signs, and guidance for Loretta. Okay. I do get throat chakra issues immediately, Loretta. That's really, really big that you need to make sure you're prioritizing this. I think this did come up previously. This is important. They speak about a change in direction and options, but you will go internal to choose these options. I don't think this is going to be something immediately. Throat chakra, it's blocked. It's not expressing. I get it. It's okay. Don't stress. But when you are being forced with this crossroads, so to speak, Loretta, it feels as though that you're going to, instead of discuss it with other people and kind of, well, what do you think? And I've got this option. And what do you think? And what do you reckon? I feel like you're going to be more internal and just go, all right, well, what feels right and how can I proceed with this? You are going to have financial stability here. I would go so far as to say financial abundance and independence here. It looks really positive, but it is after the fact the choice happens and then it comes. The choice does not happen after this happens. This actually leads you, the choice that you have before you actually leads you to your abundance and your financial stability. So that is coming. August is quite significant for you, a little bit in July, but mainly August, all right? Lots of love, messages, signs, and lots of guidance to you, okay? Lots of love to you. All right, so how we go? Oh. All right, well, what have we got? We got, Mel from New Zealand. Hello over the ditch. Lovely. Hello, Mel. Thank you for joining us and watching on YouTube. I see. Beautiful. Do your spirit guides have any messages for you? I love that question. It's always the best one. All right, let's see. Mel, I hope you don't mind me calling you Mel. I know it says Melissa. I hope that's okay. When I tune into your energy, I feel like there's lots of forgiveness that is currently taking place. I know from your energy that you have been doing a lot of healing work, energy work. You're moving through almost like dimensional work and you're releasing so much stuff that you had. I feel like the last 12 to 18 months time has just been skyrocketing you into the new energy of, I don't need to take this shit on anymore. It's you are unpacking all of your stuff and going, hey, this is my baggage I've been carrying. It's actually not mine. Take it back or release it. I love that. You should be really proud of yourself. They tell me also that you're needing to focus on your health and well-being, in particular your lower area. So this could be the feminine, also the lower digestive support. You're needing more hydration, but they're also saying eyes closed. So are you not getting the sleep that you need? And that would be really, really important. Okay, so making sure that you're looking after your health and well-being while you're doing your energy work and releasing. Keep going on that journey because you're still going, but you're doing a damn good job. But it feels like you are healing things. I'll get this up here for you so you can get comment on this. So I feel like you're feeling things as the empath that you are, but it feels like you are, as you feel, you heal it and you release it. It's really positive. 10 out of 10. Your guides are very proud of you, but they need you to look after your physical health and well-being just as much as your energetic and your psychological, okay? What did you say here? Yes, started seeing a psychologist, and yes, you're 100% right. Well, that's your guides, lovely. I'm just the messenger. Look after yourself. This is exactly exactly what people need to be doing. They need to be doing the energy work to make a better life for themselves, and you're doing it. I love that. I really, really love that, guys. All right. So I am going to do one more reading, and then I'm going to call it a night. Guys, if you do need a reading and you are after even half an hour one, I am missyrivers.com. That's my website right there. I do Zoom if you need that. So who's going to be the lucky one? Who are we going with? Who has shared? Where are we going? All right. Who is this? All right, let's go for Lisa. Okay, beautiful. So Lisa from Brisbane, she has asked in a few different messages, any news on her son's health? I've been having a hard time. All right, let's tune in and see what Lisa has to say. Messages, signs, and guidance on Lisa's son's health. I am really sorry to hear about this, Lisa. This is really horrible. They say it's going to be expensive and it's going to require some support of financials. I do think this is you taking things on board a lot. Don't stress. This is what I'm getting. If this was my reading, I'd be like, okay, this is not horrible. Okay, this is okay. This is not like, oh, it's going to be fine. It's like, it's going to be a little bit of a rocky road, but not terrible. Things are going to be all right. I actually think that there is an internal system that needs to be flushed out for him. So I don't know if you have got him into some form of naturopath or nutritionist or someone who knows how to cleanse the body from the inside out in order to build his immune system up from the foundations. This is something that is required. I know that what's happening for him isn't based there, but what his healing will be, his healing and his process will be based there. The way his body works is so unique. The doctors that have been working with him understand it to a point, but they don't get it. They don't understand that he's actually transmuting everything into one core part of his area of his body, and then it's spanning out from there. I do think that you need to make sure you are getting someone to, naturally flush him out and then allowing his immune system to build up from scratch and then go again. And that's going to be really helpful. It will take some money and some patience and some resilience. You're going to have a hard night sleeping sometimes, but I swear it is going to be okay. All right. You need to look after yourself, Lisa, because who cares for the care? It's really important. But I do get green lights for your son if that helps you at all, my lovely. Okay. Lots of love to you. All right. So, guys, like I said, I am Missy Rivers. If you know me, hello. And if you don't, missyrivers.com is my website if you would like a reading. I do them internationally, so I do them via Zoom or in person or come along to an event. I will be attending Brisbane this year for a live event, which is one of my favorite places, possibly Cairns as well. But I am located in North Queensland in Townsville, and I will be joined next time with the energy healer, one and only Joan Wilson. And I hope you guys enjoyed this show. Let me know when is best to do it again, because I want to do it more frequently. I'll do it when you feel like it's more suitable. So the more the merrier. Have a great afternoon, guys.